Check. You guys, it's Raashi. Welcome to... Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Raashi. I'm an international student and I'm currently studying in Toronto, Canada. And I go to GBC, which is the George Brown College. And I'm in the St. James campus. I'm doing baking and pastry arts management. Now coming to the two lovely ladies I have beside me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
No.
No.
I'm kidding. So I'm Netra. I studied U of T doing bachelor's co-op in humanities and social science. I'm not used to this. I'm sorry. Like, if you're wondering.
And I'm Frida. I'm Sri Lankan, but I was born and raised here in Canada. Yeah, I go to Ryerson and I'm in the nursing program.
Yeah, me and Frida are actually housemates and that's how we met. This is our house. We're going to be doing a house tour really soon, so stay tuned for that. Today's video is going to be a Q&A and it's a college-related Q&A, mostly catering to international students and your questions. So I actually put up a question thing on Instagram where all of y'all send me questions that y'all wanted me and my friends to answer for y'all. So this is just gonna be us answering all your international student related questions, and we're gonna do our best to answer them as helpfully as
I'm just gonna try my best to like do justice to your video.
I'm gonna get right into this video and I'm just gonna start with all the questions that y'all asked me on Instagram. So let's get into it. Are y'all ready? Okay, let's go. The first question is, what exam did you have to write to get a student seat abroad? Well, me and Netra had to write
IELTS.
Yeah, we both wrote IELTS, like standardized English proficiency. Like, it's the standardized English proficiency test. Both of us had to just write IELTS, right? Did you have any other tests?
I gave my SATs because I wanted to apply to the US as well.
What was the structure for SATs?
So SATs, you have like a standardized maths test and like an English test, but like unless you want to like specialize in a particular subject or like for like AP or something, that's like different subject tests. But for me, it was like just a general math and like English test.
Yeah, and for the IELTS, it's basically divided into 4 parts, which is reading, writing, listening and speaking. There are 4 different tests. It's very basic. If you want more information on the SATs or the IELTS, you can just Google it. Everything's basically there on Google. So yeah, that's the test we had taken. Next question is, what were the requirements you fulfilled for applying to your college? So for me, basically my IELTS really, and they also asked me for my grades from grade 8 onwards, report cards from grade 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12.
Yeah, for me it's 9, 10, 11 and 12.
Also, if you have any questions regarding the exact documents you need, you can always go check out your university's website because most universities have all
that. They have a rubric probably.
Yeah, they have everything written there, so yeah, just check that out. The next question is, what is it like to be an international student? Okay, so this one's for me and Netra. Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay, I've been here exactly a month. Today is a month and 1 day. So today is the September 27th and I got to Toronto on August 27th. So it's exactly a month. Amazing. I actually really like it here and I'm thankful to have amazing friends here. It's the process of moving and settling in is made so much easier if you have good friends. So
or just like any connections in general, like you know, if you know like you've gotten into a university, you probably want to like check out their student pages or something, like try to connect like before you get there.
Yeah,
so it just makes it easier, like especially when you're like an international student.
Make friends before you come. The next question is, what is the difference between a college and a university? Now, I am the early college kid. These two go to universities. She goes to Ryerson, she goes to U of T. And I go to GBC, which is a college. I think the main difference is that college is cheaper. I think college is more concise. Like in college, they really just teach you the essentials. And it's more like everything that you're taught in college is very practical and you will actually use it in your day-to-day life. Whereas in university, you have to take...
It's both. Like it's more, there is theoretical. Like most part of it is theoretical, at least for my course. Also that like in a uni, like class size are like huge.
Yeah.
That's one more thing. Like for her, she might need more individual like attention.
Yeah.
compared to us.
Both of them are really different experiences. Like, I want to put that out there. Going to college is very different from going to a university. Biggest tip, I think both of y'all would agree with this, is don't be like, I want to go to a college, I want to go to a university. Give your subjects more
priority.
Yeah,
for sure.
That is
For sure.
Moving on to the next question, it is how tough was it to adjust there and the entire moving process? I won't lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say it was magical and it was cakewalk. It really wasn't. It is a big move. We moved from all the way across the world.
Yeah, it's like, no, even the beginning, like for me, it was super overwhelming. Like just thinking.
You had a couple of breakdowns.
I'm not gonna get into that. It's
Yeah.
just the fact that like moving from one place, and trust me, when it comes to me, I've moved. Like I know what changes. It's just like when you're all alone, it's like a completely different feeling.
The whole moving process is difficult, but it's worth it. Trust me, it really is worth it. Everything comes together eventually. Everything happens for a reason. So I think everyone should experience it.
You
for
know
themselves.
what? Like try to bring like souvenirs from home. I feel like that helped me so much.
Yeah, like memories, like things from your room.
Like even if it's like a picture, like a soft toy, like something, like you know, like it helps you. It sometimes just helps you sleep right.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
I have a tapestry in my room that I had up in India, so it's like, and I have my Polaroid wall, and like
So it feels like home.
it feels like home. Yeah, so definitely bring things from your room so you can make it more homely. Okay, is there any racism? Is it present everywhere? Not
People
at
have
all.
literally been nicer than
You
my
have
own
three-
parents to me. Like,
Yeah,
you know
you
what I
have three
mean?
brown girls
Like,
sitting right here. There is
nothing.
there is no racism.
From what I've experienced, there's nothing. Like,
Yeah, from-
everyone's been super nice to me.
I mean,
You
like,
ever?
I haven't really experienced any real racism, no, but there are like pockets in not so much Toronto because Toronto is so multicultural.
Cultural, yeah.
It's crazy. But if you go like
To a predominantly
North.
white neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
probably.
problem.
yeah.
My friends in the US, on the other hand, have
Oh
not.
gosh, the US, yeah.
So US, I would say
Don't
US
do
has a lot more racism as compared to Canada. So that's your question answered. The next question is, once you do move abroad, where do you stay? So we're all staying off campus. I do have friends that are staying
same. I have a lot of friends who are staying
that
on
are
campus.
staying on campus. My university residence isn't like on the campus, it's like 2 kilometers away, so it isn't really on campus residence, it's just residence, whereas
Yeah, for me, yeah, like we had
had
rest, but like my personal reason, I'm irresponsible. I didn't pay my deposit on time, so I didn't go. But like I was supposed to, and then I stumbled upon better options and
cheaper options.
Yeah, cheaper options that are actually like bigger, have more amenities. But then I also kind of like feel bad that I don't have the exposure I would have gotten.
Staying on res might not be the cheapest option, so you might want to look at other options if you are on a budget or if you're just like trying to save money.
But also with residents, most of them here, you have to get meal plans.
You have to
Yeah.
get meal
I
plans.
find that so stupid, especially in Toronto. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's so much
Fucking
food here that you
For
can try.
people that don't know what meal plans are, do you want to explain what?
Oh yeah,
meal
it's
plan?
like included in your rent, and I think it's an extra. Like most places, it's like $1,000 extra. Like, a
Yeah,
month.
they make you your food and it's a set menu. So if you're someone that likes making your own food, it's not necessarily the best thing because someone's making it for you and you have to eat it. And like a lot of places, you can't opt out of the food plan, the meal plan. Also, it's compulsory.
Yeah, and for all you Indian bitches, like if you need taste,
Yeah.
like you might as well
not,
give
yeah.
yeah, you know, like get stuff from home. Like try. I didn't know how to boil water.
Yeah,
like I'm
try.
cooking.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I was gonna say.
You know what I
is
mean?
You don't have to be like the best. Also, someone did ask me a question saying if applying to on-campus residence is better or getting an apartment. Now, on-campus residence might be more expensive, but the process is comparatively much easier and much smoother. The only worry that you'll have on a campus residence thing is that there's a lot of people applying, so you might want to apply, like you might want to be in the first few people to send out applications because you might not get it. But with apartments, there's a lot of problems that come with getting an apartment of your own, especially if you're an international kid. You need a guarantor, which is someone who's a citizen of Ontario who's going to sign your lease for you. You need a credit score, which basically we don't
The
have.
most important, like live by your credit score in Canada.
There's a lot of documents that you need if you're an international student, and it's a lot of headache. It's really not worth it. So if you can afford to live on res. It's the best option.
If you're not that social, I feel like if you stay on res, you're still motivated, like talk to people. Like, you know, if you isolate yourself, because I don't consider myself to be an extrovert. I'm an ambivert. I'm pretty selective, but then like I'm not approachable either. Like I'll talk to people when they come and talk to me. Like I'm not bad at making friends. So I wasn't apprehensive when it came to like off campus. But I know a lot of people who like even hesitate to like talk, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you're that kind of person, I'd urge you to like, you know, like hurry and apply for like a res position, because like it's helpful. It's way more helpful.
The next question is, what are the grades required to get into a college abroad? For me at least, I'd say my most important make or break grades were your IELTS, which is also not a lot. Most college cutoff for IELTS is 6 band, which is very easy to get.
It's super,
And
like even if you're not an avid English speaker,
you can
getting
get
a 6 band is the easiest thing. Like
and 9 is basically the highest you can get.
Both of us got 8.5.
Yeah, both of us got an 8.5, and so it's not
that
the most
hard.
difficult thing. What was the most important grade for you?
For us, it's all over like grade 12 marks.
For me, I had another important grade, like except for IELTS, I did the IB. So all of you IB people, so for me, predicted grade was first of all important, but well on my predicted, but my actuals were like lesser than my predicted. That's what it usually happens. But like, don't take your finals for granted, because a lot of people take it for granted and get screwed over. Like,
the next question is, hey, I'm writing SATs and I've kept studying abroad as an option, but I don't know which university. Majoring in bio, probably. Okay, so you're lucky, because this girl has written her SATs and this girl majored in bio, so I'm gonna let them take this.
So SATs, I don't feel okay. So if you're planning to go to the US, that's something you have to really concentrate on. Like if you're actually serious about it, like get the SAT books, like rent it. There's places you can rent it from, or like get other people who have given it before to give their books and stuff, because practice is key for SATs. Because like I gave it once and my only score was a 1350 and I was not motivated to give it again. I was just like, I don't want to do this, and I was doing the IB, so
it's also expensive, right?
Yeah, and SAT works is just like it's like an extra load. Like,
also I want to get into these tests are paid tests. The IELTS is 12,000.
But SATs are more expensive than
SATs are way more expensive. So I'd say if you necessarily don't want to waste money, study for it and get it right.
So there's this thing called PSATs, right? Like many schools give those. Like there's like a practice SATs. You take 2 PSATs before.
Yeah.
So you're like prepared. You know the structure. You know how to study for it, and just you know how the environment around you is also.
That was basically to answer your SAT point of view, and like you majored in bio, so you can.
I majored in biological sciences for 2 years and I hated it and I dropped out. But for you, no, definitely try it out. If you're big on biology, chemistry, stuff like that, there's so many different universities you can go to. I think some of the best in Ontario for bioscience will probably be like U of T. UIT's is pretty good. Ryerson's a really good university too.
York is a good option.
Many different options.
Yeah, look into it. I'd say Google is your best friend. If you are gonna major in bio, let us know. You can hit up Frida. I'm gonna leave her Instagram. Bother her with your bio questions. But if you're gonna take it, all the best. I really hope you do well. Yeah, and I hope you don't drop out. Next question is, what did you start? Like, what was your first step to going abroad? Was I think deciding that I want to go abroad.
No, I knew since like the 9th grade I wanted to go abroad.
Really?
Yeah. I knew when I was in like in
9th grade, right? Like right before you started your 10th grade. Like I knew. By then, I want to go abroad.
The first step is to decide that you want to go, like to make up your mind. So I'd say that is the first step. The next question that we got is, how many subjects do you have and what are your timings? So I'll go first. I basically have English, math, which is culinary math, and I have baking theory, baking practical, and then a general elective, which is pop culture. And my timings are, I'd say they're different every day. Tuesdays are my off days, so I have Tuesday, Saturday, Sundays off, but yeah, my timings do vary every day.
U of T, there's like a whole different system, but for me this semester I take 5 courses. It depends on like your credit or whatever,
Yeah.
but for me my 5 courses are Pol Science, English, Anthropology, IDS, and
What's the last one?
oh, what was the
I'm gonna put in that SpongeBob meme.
Oh,
that
that's
is 2 years
fucking
later.
IDS, Anthropology, Pol Science, Sociology, English.
English.
Five.
Okay, done. And what are your times? They vary every day.
Every day, like it depends on your course.
Mine aren't personalized, so I have 5 courses, like 4 nursing courses, like health assessment, a health assessment lab. I have evolution of nursing theory. I have current issues and future perspectives of nursing, and
That's a lot.
I know it's all.
That's a lot. I'm like, what?
How are you doing that?
And then I also take conflict resolution. It's an elective.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, and my schedule this semester is actually really good. I only have classes Monday to Wednesday,
is good.
and then I have Thursday and Friday off. And I think they took
4-day weekend.
Yeah, because
That's kind of like mine. Like my first 2 days are 3 days are super busy. Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday I have only one
My
class.
Wednesdays
Yeah.
and Thursdays are my busiest days. So the next question is, do you miss your parents?
I actually do. As much as I hate to admit it, I do.
I do. Obviously, I mean,
I'm like, I did not think I would, like, you know. I thought like, oh my god, I'm gonna be independent, like it's gonna be so like, but no, I genuinely do.
no, I really do. And
Yeah.
with me, I've always been very close to my parents and very close to my mom. My mom's my best friend. If you're watching this, I miss you and I love you. But yeah, I do miss them every second. But I also know that this is a learning experience and you cannot live under your parents' roof all your
Yeah,
life.
all your life.
So yeah, it's a really good experience. I do miss them, but FaceTime is invented for a reason, and yeah, you can always fly back home. So,
I miss my parents, of course, but
You
know,
live
I also
here.
like the independence.
Yeah.
I always lived with
and
my
you go
parents.
back home on the weekend
Exactly.
sometimes. So yeah, you will miss your parents. Okay. The next question is, hey, did you get through IDP or Can-Am or something else? So you told me
Yeah.
that those are
Those are like agencies. Yeah, so it's basically like for people who don't really know how to go about it. It's like, but it's super expensive also. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how much does it take to just like do your research?
I didn't use an agency, but since I applied only to Canada, they did not charge me anything. But yeah, if you're applying to the US, it is really expensive. They charge you a really big sum. The agency I used was called Global Opportunities. They're all over India. Look them up. Highly recommend. Loved it. They were super helpful. The next one is, how many colleges and universities did you apply to and how many did you get into? Now, I applied to 4 colleges because my options were only 4 colleges that had my exact course, and I got into all 4 of them. So, yay. And what
I
about you?
applied to 12, got into all of them.
And-
6 in Canada and like 6 Australia.
Okay, yeah.
And for me, like from high school, I applied to 3 or 4. I got into most of them, but right now, like since it's a bridging program, I just applied to Ryerson, got in. Yeah.
Yeah. The next question is, what do I do if I want to attend GBC in fall 2020? I'm still in grade 12th. Start applying. Like, I can't emphasize this enough. Start. Like right now, start studying for your IELTS, book your IELTS exam, take your IELTS exam, start getting your documents in order. Just basically please start.
And like visa, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just do it.
Please start. If you want to start in the fall intake, which is when I started, your application process begins somewhere in November.
October, November.
Yeah, so try to get your life together by October, November, and definitely take your IELTS exam. If you do end up coming here, hit us up. We'd love to help you out in any way that we can. And if you do come to GBC, oh my god, you're gonna be Raash next year for me. So yeah, I can't wait to come see you. Next question is, did you apply to Ryerson as well? If you did, would you explain the process? Now, I did not apply to Ryerson. We have a Ryerson student sitting right here. So what's the process?
So you can apply through OUAC, which is like the general website here to apply to Ryerson, and yeah, it's really
You can also
easy.
apply through their website, right?
Yeah,
Like direct, yeah.
directly to the website. But I think OUAC is like the Ontario like applying center.
And usually international students apply through OUAC.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
they have like a separate section.
I've
just
never
for
heard of
international too.
OUAC. I've never heard of it. So yeah, your options would be to apply directly or through OUAC or even through an agent. So yeah. Next question is part-time jobs for international students. Can we get internships? Absolutely. But also keep in mind you need to have a work permit. If you are in a co-op program like both of us are, you do apply for a work permit when you apply for your student visa. So both of them come in together, which basically gives you a SIN number, which is like your social security number. Yeah. If you want to get a job, they need your SIN number. So if you do have a co-op, you are eligible to work. But I think if you don't have a co-op, then
you have to separately.
Then you can only work on campus.
Campus, yeah. Inside campus, you don't need
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
And
can
SIN,
if you can manage to get a job on campus, you don't need any like work permits. But if you want to work outside of campus, you do need work permits.
And there's so many jobs like on campus that you could do.
Yeah, and they pay pretty okay, like more than
They pay above the minimum wage. So minimum wage in Canada is, I mean in Ontario right now is $14. $14 an hour, and I think most campuses pay $15 to $16
an hour.
The next question is, are the locals at Canada open and friendly with immigrants?
So friendly.
Look, this is a local.
A little too friendly.
But no, that is like accurately how they are.
Yeah.
Next question is, what tips do you recommend while choosing a career? I think the first way to go down this path is a lot of self-reflection. For me, I mean, I was lucky enough to know what I wanted to do with my life since I was 7 years old. I knew I wanted to be a pastry chef.
I legit have no idea.
Me too.
Yeah, there's still people in college who still don't know what they want to do when they're in college. But yeah, like I guess just self-reflect, see what you would want to do for the rest of your life, see what makes you happy. For me, baking is something that I wouldn't snooze my alarm for, and that says a lot. So
Yeah, I was like,
find something that you are really passionate about. Money will come. The next question is, how did you find a place to stay / tips to finding accommodation? Kijiji is your best friend.
Yeah.
Kijiji is your best friend. Now, a lot of people would recommend you to look on Facebook Marketplace, which is basically like on Facebook where people put up ads on certain groups. Now, I wouldn't really recommend it because 80% of the time those ads are all scams. And I know a lot of people who have had very bad experiences. So I would say meet people on Facebook. Don't really send anyone money for rent.
Many unis have like a separate tab on their website saying off
Accommodation.
campus. Yeah. So like go through the uni website instead of like a Facebook page.
Yeah, a lot of times your university has certain accommodation places
That's how I got
that
mine.
they're tied up with.
Yeah.
So they link it, everything's there. So your university website is very likely to have a section called off-campus housing. So you might want to look at options under that. The next question is, how was the visa process? Did you apply through an education agency? Yes, I did apply through an education agency, and the visa process is honestly very, very smooth. The biggest tip I have is have all your documents in order. And if your documents are in order, you're set. Like, it's a very smooth process to apply to Canada. The next question is your favorite thing about college. For me, my favorite thing is that I get to do what I love every single day. I mean, not on the days I have math, but yeah. My favorite thing about college is that I'm living my dream. Like, it's crazy. What's your favorite thing about college?
My campus is super pretty.
Your campus.
It has like a nice walk. I just love being on campus.
I think you're going to say campus.
I think I would say campus too, especially Ryerson, because just
They have a really
downtown,
nice
so
campus.
it's really nice.
Yeah. So that, I guess, is all the questions you guys asked us. I feel like this video is so long. Like, I really hope
We were helpful.
we were helpful. I hope we answered all the questions and all doubts that
And
you
if
have.
anything extra, just comment down below. She's right there.
Yeah, if you have any other questions for us, you can always hit us up on our Instagram, or you can leave it, in the comments down below, and I will reply. I promise. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new, switch on the bell icon, which basically notifies you every time I post new videos, because I am really on top of my YouTube game right now.
Yeah, so I'm proud of it. Like,
I am.
do you?
I have been uploading a lot, so you don't want to miss out. Because basically both of their first sit-down YouTube debut. Don't forget to like it. Comment down below, happy belated birthday, Netra. Because today, the day we're filming it, is actually Netra's birthday, and this little baby turns
19
today. We're gonna go get ready because we're gonna go to the club for Netra's birthday. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and we will see y'all in my next video.
Hopefully soon.
Bye.